Next, I'd like to introduce the gentleman who was born here in Detroit. He was the assistant city attorney for Westland, as well as he became Wayne County Sheriff for many years, and now he's serving effectively and admirably as our own Wayne County Executive. At this time, I'd ask for Mr. Bob Ficano to please come forward.
Thank you very, very much. Well, you might want to stay up here because we're going to make a presentation to you, Mike and Margaret. Let's give them another big hand for all that they do and that is set up here. And especially when you see this great partnership. Sometimes you hear they say in this town, does labor and management get together? Well, of course they do, and you see the great results of it right here because they protect our most precious commodity, what we have, which is our children. And they are to really be congratulated for that. In fact, I wish sometimes the national press, and we see the challenges that we have faced in the auto industry, and it's affected obviously both the UAW and it has affected the auto manufacturers, but I think sometimes they can't capture the real spirit of the men and women, especially in the UAW and others obviously in management as well, that really care about the community, and this is a great example of it. That we've seen in those leadership roles. I think sometimes the national press just can't capture that and what we really feel. And regardless of the challenges you're seeing today, they're here today with this great project. In fact, it shows how there can be a partnership and work it together. And it used to be an abandoned school and one that's going to serve children with after-school programs and things like that. But you know, we have a mechanism in the county to go through and say, well, is there a distribution of some funds that we might be able to help with? And there's always priorities, and there was one person that came to me, and that's why I'm going to ask him to step up, because at that time he worked in the county executive's office, and he said, you know what, for the Woodridge Community Youth Center, you're going to have to, they call them past grants, you're going to have to give a grant so that they can be able to make sure they're able to open up their doors. And that's now the sheriff of Wayne County, Benny Napoleon, to come up. So, on behalf of the 2.1 million people of Wayne County, the sheriff and I would like to present this to you, and it's really for all of you, the General and Ron and Chrysler, all that you've done to make this possible here today on the opening, and we're excited about it and what you're doing for the community, and most of all, what you're doing for the youth in this area. Congratulations to you.
Thank you very much.